we ask this question every week, but his case gets stronger every week. Do you think Kyle Shanahan will win the Coach of the Year? Will win, should win? Answer however you want.
He definitely deserves recognition and should be close, but no, he should not win it. It's got to be Brian Daboll of the Giants. It's got to be Brian Daboll of the Giants. I understand, like, hey, 3 quarterbacks. No. That wasn't 3 quarterbacks. One is a guy who is known for years and years, just went to the NFC title game last year. I get it, missed out training camp, but he knows him. How are we going to say those whole points? It was a seamless transition, but give him credit for that. You missed me. Shut up.
Yeah.
That's a good point. He barely started. And I would make the case with Brock Purdy, too. People are saying seamless transition because they both have not similar skill set, but they're the same style of quarterback. I would say style where you don't have to change much, if any. Of course, credit because he was a borderline undrafted free agent, last pick of the draft. That's huge, man. You can overcome all this. But what's different from Kyle Shanahan this year than we've seen in years past? Just that. It's just that because he finally was able to excel with the backup quarterback that he didn't in 2021 or years past. That's literally all I see, to be honest. I mean, that's great. Credit. He deserves recognition. Maybe he should be number 2, number 3. It's Brian Daboll. You cannot tell me anyone picked the Giants to be in the playoffs, be anywhere close to this many wins they have now. You can't even, like I said earlier, you can't name more than Saquon Barkley on offense other than Daniel Jones and Kayvon Thibodeau. You can't. You cannot. No one can. And, you're going to name some of the old Landon Collins. Sure, they just signed him, though, like several weeks ago. Yeah. You cannot name anyone on this team. What he's doing there is just magnificent. He deserves it all. Because they should have won no more than 6 games this year, but he's turned them from a laughingstock, a dumpster fire, a trash bin into a playoff contender that could actually make a little bit of noise in the playoffs. They might not go past the wildcard round, but I don't think they're going to just lay it down. Brian Daboll has those guys playing magnificently, and a lot of it, all the success, almost all of it to him.
Yeah, I mean, if the award is which coach is getting his team to outperform his talent level the most, then it should be him. If the award is who's the coach on the best team, then it should go to Andy Reid. They have the most wins. Or you could go to Kyle, I guess. I'm with
That's
you. I mean,
weird thing every year, right? With this award especially.
If Kyle had gone to Purdy week 3, if Kyle had stuck to his guns, and when Trey went down, if he had gone to Purdy week 2 immediately,
I think more.
Like Dick Vermeil did in '99 when Trent Green went down and he went with Kurt Warner. I don't know what his options were, but the fact that, it kind of feels like Purdy saved Kyle's ass. You know what I mean? Like, Kyle didn't go with Purdy. He went with Jimmy, and we all knew how that story was going to end, and it felt frustrating, but Jimmy, ended up getting hurt, thankfully not in a career-threatening way. Purdy comes in, and wow, what a story. If Kyle had done it, had seen it, and gone this way earlier, then I would have to say Coach of the Year. But it kind of feels like, no, like maybe Purdy should be Rookie of the Year and Lynch should be Executive of the Year, but I can't give it to Kyle. Now, it's a regular season award, and that's kind of silly. Like, we're ultimately going to remember what Kyle does in the playoffs this year, and if he wins the Super Bowl, then it's his best coaching year yet. So the book is still to be written.
I think that's why, like you said, Andy Reid, Bill Belichick, all those great coaches never really win it.
They never win it.
It's always gone to first year, second year coaches because it's it's pretty much who can rise above the ashes, above all the the dried up banana peels that everyone buried you in from all the trash. And Daboll said me.
I got another contender because is he a first year guy or a second year guy? First year guy.
Brian Daboll, first year. He was
another first year guy. The dude in Minnesota, Kevin O'Connell. Now I know they're not like a juggernaut, and they're probably not going to win the Super Bowl, but like
he's probably in the conversation.
He's a first year coach with 12 wins. So I'm just saying. Who's not in the conversation? Mike McDaniel.
Not anymore. My God, the Niners pounded them into submission.
Wow, that team was fraudulent.
But the
Niners exposed it.